Well, here we are at Kelly's D&K Tractor Restoration and Repair, December 16th. Kelly.
You drink coffee, Jeremy, or no?
I've already had my coffee for the day. I'm one of those guys, I start my morning at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah, that's a little early for me. I get up at 6. That's early enough for me. I try to get everybody going in our house before you bump me the crowbar. Our house is slow getting up. Especially my wife. Oh my God. My Deanne's hard to get up.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, goddamn dump truck to go through the house, she'd never hear it.
Well, I got this video recording.
Yeah. It's...
Maybe could we start with everything that you had to find to put on?
Man, yeah, a lot. I don't even know where to start. Wasn't much of it left, actually. But it's a whole tractor again.
Well, the battery box, the seat.
Headlights. All the wiring was cut. Carburetor, starter. Fuel line was gone. All this linkage and all this stuff was taken. Every wire on it was cut. They've taken this off and cut all the starter wires. Fuel line, carburetor, muffler, generator, voltage regulator, starter, carburetor.
And the starter was the hardest to find.
Oh, almost impossible to find the starter. And very expensive starter.
Yeah.
The starter and the carburetor's damn near $1,000.
Yeah.
Terrible. And then the fuel tank had about a ½ inch of crud in the bottom of it.
Really?
Just molasses. I took the fuel tank, had to take it apart and clean it. There's diaphragms in the sediment bowl that control the oil pressure. All that stuff was shot.
Well,
The tach works. All the gauges work. Even got the fuel gauge working. That's all working. All the headlights are working.
well, should we crank her over?
See what happens. Long until you get gassy in here.
Yeah.
Battery's charging, lights are all working. This one comes on with the switch that's not. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Power steering? Yep. What's the oil, man? Power steering. I won't be able to fine tune it until it's run outside for a while.
Right.
But it's looking good. It's not far off. I reset set the valves and everything. Sounds good.
Yeah, it does.
Wow, that was easy. What's it? We must have got something right, Howard.
Yeah.
Wow. Huh, good.
Well, they ought to be tickled over this video.
Oh yeah, it'll be ready to go. Kind of fired right up.
Yeah.
I turned it over a few times when I set the valves and stuff and primed the gas, but that was easy. It sure looks different now all back together.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of work.
Yeah, it really was a lot of work. The hardest thing was finding some of the pieces.
Yeah.
Some of them pieces were awful hard to find. The starter. Oh. Because they wouldn't sell a starter until I found a core. They're such a hard starter to find. They will not give you one if you don't have a core for them to rebuild. So we had to get a core out of South Dakota. And that was another problem, is the generator too, we didn't have a core. The carburetor, we didn't have a core. So that's what makes things cost so much, is you can't rebuild anything, and then when you got a core, they nail that core charge. And the core charge is almost as much as the pieces anymore.
Yeah.
Because they want to have something to rebuild, or they got nothing to sell. They can't, you know, once they sold their one, they can't sell anymore, so they want that core back.
No.
And then all the wiring, they just cut it. Just
Yeah.
cut it. So every wire on the tractor's new. Now it just needs paint. Had to slip that in there.
You can take care of that too, can't you, Kelly?
I said, now all it needs is paint. All it needs now is new paint job.
Yeah.
And you can take care of
You can
that.
take care of that. You betcha. Yeah, there's one right in there that just got painted.
In the paint booth?
Yep, one in there that just got painted last week. Haven't even got it off the stand yet.
Oh, jeez.
I'll turn the light on. But yeah, this one hasn't even come off the stand yet. That's basically what it looked like.
Yeah. She sure is pretty.
Mm-hmm.